What's up, backyard sports fans? It's me, Mav Father, here with another exciting backyard baseball video here in Orioles Season 8. So we've completed 8 games so far, and despite the record shown here, we are actually 3-5 against our human opponents, coming off actually my second highest scoring showing of the season against the Athletics, but they put up a very nice score away from home and brought home the win. Congratulations to Crazy 8, my opponent. And we're having a bit of a revenge opportunity here in game number 9 against the Angels and the likes of Lance Lambert and Ryan Vander Hoek, who were tormenting me in the game at the Angels, where I thought I could take advantage of their slow outfielders, but their strong arms ended up doing me in, and something similar could happen at Tin Can Alley, where theoretically there's less ground to cover, though there are the bounces off of the walls that can be hard for defenders to read, so they could end up still struggling to get to the ball, and then it doesn't really matter how hard they can throw, but definitely have to keep those hard throws in mind, especially when trying to advance slow runners on the base paths. And looking through our Orioles squad here, I went back in the file to make sure I had Pink Maria. Off to a rough start with a very bad day for Petra, down to a 5 in batting. Ruth is on a bit of a slow day. Albert is on a fast day to somewhat compensate. And the Webbers are Webbers today. So, not entirely sure what I'm going to do with my lineup yet. Looking at this Angels squad, of course, a boosted 10-10 and 9 in fielding day for Lance Lambert at second base. Seems appropriate. Basically played like that last game, and now he'll even get to take advantage of hitting the ball off the wall here at Tin Can Alley. So that's fun. Nothing else on this Angels squad. So, not ideal circumstances, I would be the first to say. Definitely going to have Olga and Ruth swapped. Weber's there. We're going to swap Albert up to third, I think. And then we're gonna do that, and just stick Petra at the end. Maybe we'll be able to get her a power up, and she'll be able to drive in somebody somewhere. I do have strong arms pretty much everywhere, especially with boosted Lambert, so we're going to be trying to hit the ball off the walls as much as possible, which will probably mostly involve even like line drive swings with the likes of Ruth. If we can hit short enough grounders to where Zenon has to field them, or even George, that would be different. We might be potentially going like squared stance grounders. It's tricky. Probably gonna get myself thrown out a lot, but that's the sacrifices you make. And with a team like this, it's always a challenge. But otherwise, pretty much gonna run a normal lineup. Might actually hide like Ruth in left, and then do something like that. Yep. Alright, not ideal, Sucks to have a couple bad days where what they're losing is their most important facet. Obviously going to be a rough day for Petra, I suspect at least. Maybe she'll still get away with some of her lucky power swings that end up just being like high bouncing grounders or stuff that the catcher drops. And sapping some of his speed is pretty brutal as well. I don't know that Pujols' speed will help. I mean, it should. He'll be able to field first base more effectively, and will be less of a dud on the base paths, of course. But I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Hopefully we'll work things out. But I blame random luck if things don't work out. So no pressure on me. No, I gotta play my best, of course, and try to come up with the W here.
Well, now it's payback time.
And this was the game that basically inspired me to take defense more seriously. So it was good for that earlier in the season.
Remember that time you made fun of my dress? Well, now it's payback time.
You just said that, Maria. That said, a Duke. Well, I don't know if he's going to swing like that, but I wouldn't hate setting up a double play opportunity. But not going to be feasible on a soft hit like that from George. Yeah, boosted Lance is horrifying. God, he's batting .520 for the AI this season. That doesn't happen very often. Yep, that's about what I expected. But at least it didn't go. Didn't actually clear the building for a home run, but ended up being a triple with his speed and with where the ball ended up bouncing. I'm actually going to swap Olga and Ruth, I think. I feel like you never, because of the way the wall is situated, left field just doesn't seem as important. I don't value third base very much either. Cliff in right field, I think. I'm going to try Cliff in right field to handle the stuff that that Petra cannot. Fortunate, basically like what the AI does, drop by Weber. I thought Maria was going to be standing close enough, but she did not make a play for it. So, kind of in trouble here, and I was not able to turn a double play or anything there, and should have gone home, honestly. Just didn't react quickly enough. Gave up a run to the Angels there on the grounder from Pablo. Hopefully not do that again. Man, that might have been an opportunity. Nice play by Sydney there to go ahead and end the inning. One run allowed is going to have to be the cost of some good hits from the Angels. Really going to be counting on this top of the lineup in this game, with our bottom of the lineup struggling in terms of having bad days, I mean. Cliff goes to a 1-2 count on that foul ball. Looks like a ball, and it is. Cliff hammers that one towards right, but I think it's going foul. Dang it. Well, that would have been just about ideal if it had stayed there. That one looks just about as good, though, and a great swing from Cliff. Their defense converged together, and they made the throw home, thankfully. Nice leadoff triple from Cliff. That's what we've been hoping for from him pretty much all season. With a runner on third, I suspect, well, if I can get a good pitch to hit, that a grounder towards third will let Olga reach safely. That was probably just a hit no matter what, and in fact it was, because Zenon pretty aggressively made a throw to first there. So, got runners on first and third currently, sending the one runner to second here. Yeah. Nice steal from Olga. So, runners on second and third now. No outs for Pujols. It's a grounder towards third that nobody fields appropriately. And Cliff makes it home. So, not a great swing from Albert there, but found the hole in the defense. Jim Kiley, that's right. Low aggression. He did not run after the ball. So it snuck out into left field. Uh-oh. Grounder from Maria that goes right at Lance, who does seem to have a pretty good arm today. Ultimately a fielder's choice that'll, go down as a single for Maria. Advancing Olga to third, and getting an Albert out on the base paths. Sent Maria on a steal to second. Zenon wisely waited for Jim Kiley to get over to third, so no chance to come home there. Got a 1-1 count on Sydney, 1 out in the inning. Runners on second and third. Ooh, nasty pitch from George. Looked like almost a guaranteed ball, but was not. That one definitely the ball, though. 2-2 now on Sydney. It's the ball hard into the outfield. It's going to be a single, and actually more as the ball kind of gets stuck out there in no man's land from Pablo's throw. I'm not going to be greedy enough to try and run despite this kind of ball glitch there. We do pick up a 2 RBI double from Sydney, who's picking up some steam heading into the later part of the season. Ashley with a grounder right up the middle, unfortunately. That was fielded, and she was thrown out for the second out of the inning. 2 outs here with Sydney on second. Horace at the plate, who would have been hit by that pitch if backyard baseball allowed that to happen. And it goes up to 2-0 on this count. I'm going to blame the AI for pitching around Horace here with who we have on deck and in the hole. But not a bad opportunity just to, if we do get a chance to take a walk, which we do not. Horace with a pop-up that I'm assuming will be dropped as it is, and it is. So, lucky single for Horace, and then we're going to have Ruth up here with 2 on, and generally a unlikely to get a hit situation. A walk would obviously be nice. We're just going to have to get lucky with some placement here. Some nice low pitches from George Coleman. Go to 1-2 count. Ruth hits the ball well, but right at Lance boosted Lance ultimately makes the catch. It was pretty close to where he and Pablo were going to run into each other, but alas. Do get 3 runs though there in the first, so could be much worse. Are going to have to lead off with Bad Day Petra, so we will see exactly how bad of a day she is having for my purposes. Don't care too much. I mean, the idea would just be she's down to like a 1 in batting, but or 1 in contact, I mean. But we know from like Sally Dobbs that has a 1 in contact, but still manages a 7 in batting from her power. That going all the way down to a 5 in batting is going to be a bit of a different situation. And worst case, she's just like a 50 in power and contact and just can't do much of anything for me. We'll never not take Ryan not seriously. What? I don't think I said that right, but I will definitely take Ryan seriously after his home run against me last time. Just sucks for Petra to be on a cold day today. She's had a remarkable season so far, redeeming Raphael Hendricks, her clone that I had in the past. One and one count on Petra so far. Yeah, 687 batting average. Hit a home run for me in the All-Star game that I had elected her to. Wow, she hit that ball really hard still. I mean, it was foul, and those are always misleading, but hit that ball pretty hard too. Freaking boosted Lance. I think that actually, if he hadn't actually caught that, probably would have been a hit. But yeah, that's why I'm going for the walls, not fences. But hard hit ground ball from Cliff, luckily flubbed out in right field by Serena, I believe. So not pretty, but a single. We're going to try to get Cliff to second on a steal here. It's a ball to Olga anyways. I got Cliff thrown out, and we're in trouble. God, Zenon's arm gets me every time. I don't think he should be able to throw out 9 speeds on steals of second base, but he did. Especially on concrete. Yeah, I don't get it. I feel really dumb if Olga walks. Yeah, she just did. Good job from Olga. I feel really, really dumb if Albert crushes one. It's this kind of stuff all the time against the Angels for me. Must just want them to win. Albert hits a line drive right back at the pitcher. Not at all what we were looking for there. So just 1 hit and 1 walk in the inning, and no additional runs on the board. Going into the top of the 3rd, we've got Serena at the plate as Ryan's clone, and we'll also take facing her seriously. At least mix up my pitches, and not to use too much juice. We'll take that from her. Pretty easy out at first. Only 1 strikeout from Maria so far. And I got a spitball for it, which is not particularly useful overall. Use up a lot of juice throwing all of these better pitches. George makes contact towards Ruth, bounces off her back to Sydney, and she cannot make the play at first. So a single there from George with Lance up. Yikes. Alright, this is not at all what we want. A bunt from Lance. We cut him off at first, but do allow George to get to second. Interesting strategy decision there from the AI with 10-10 Lance Lambert at the plate, but good for us, theoretically. Let's see how we can do against Zenon here. Goes to 2 strikes pretty quickly, and I'm going to try like an inside heat. Too far inside, but he swung anyways. So second strikeout from Maria, a big one there just to get the runner off the bases and get us out of that bit of a jam. Will, of course, make things a little more difficult on her at the plate, just not having much extra juice to spare, but going for a power swing, so it might not matter. Pops it up. Dropped by Zenon. George not close enough to make the catch, so single again. Not an impressive one, obviously, but see if we can get Zenon to make a bad throw, or if the defense is out of position. No, he's not even going to make a throw. Man, that was a great throw, though. His throw power is not good. I don't understand. Whew. Just a little below the strike zone there on Sydney. 1-1 count. Ooh, got too excited for that heat. I think I swung too early even. Hits a grounder towards Pablo, bounces off Pablo, and Sydney has time to make it to first. So 2 on now for her sister Ashley.
I'm gonna backhand this one over the net. I mean, fence.
You got this, Ashley. You not got this, Ashley. Infield fly, unfortunately. Not quite the line drive we were looking for there. So Horace up, who is basically who we would want up in this situation. In this game, at least. Hits the ball hard. Another infield fly. I think Jim was going to catch it, so probably the right call, but dang it. Rough go of things with those. Ruth hits it interestingly. I don't think it's going to end up working out. No, couldn't quite get Sydney to second there. I was trying to run to boost her, but Boosted Lance is kicking my butt. If they hadn't bunted with him, probably would have been kicking my butt on offense too. Pablo with a high chopper and reaches first safely. Maria could not quite make the play in time. If we can induce a grounder from Kylie here, that would be a pretty big game. Said Pablo steals. We can't throw anybody out. I don't understand.
Check it out. I'm peachy.
I probably reacted slowly there, but alright, this is promising. Ashley drops it. Ugh. Well, Pablo was a mile off second, so would have had pretty easy double play there if we had caught the ball. But alas, we can't get the call on a right hook there. So, alas again. Strike on the second pitch. So now 1-1 count on Ezra. Maria getting tired, and we again did not pick up juice with her second strikeout. We do induce just a liner to Olga, and she does make the catch for out number 1. And we have Murray Goldman at the plate. Still have Kylie on first, and a grounder should be a double play here. But if it hits the ball hard, or if we screw up on the double play, we did. Ugh. Maria flubs it. That gives Kylie enough time to get to second. I just had to take the out at first, and Pablo scores. I don't think I could have done anything better about that. I don't know how people don't give up runs or turn double plays, for that matter. Maybe it's stuff like that. That would have been nice. Nope, 3-2 so far. Not quite what we were looking for after a bunch of struggling offense and defense performances. Cliff was a bright spot early on, at least. As Petra whiffs at pitch number 1 for strike 1. Thought that one was a little below the zone, but it was not. So 2 strikes on Petra here. Fouls one off to stay in the at-bat. Alright, gotta just stay in the game, do the best I can to win. Go to a 1-2 count with Petra. And she whiffs on a pitch low, but definitely in the strike zone. Cliff Lloyd, 2 for 2 so far, though. I think he likes just getting the line drive. Pitch that manages to be above his large strike zone for ball 1. Fouls off. Nice pitch down the middle for strike 1. Pitch kinda inside, but I think was a strike. But just grounds it down the right field line and ultimately goes foul. I think he would have been able to beat it out if it had stayed fair. Whew. That was a close pitch, but I made a call and took it. Gotta swing at that one though. Hits the ball hard into right. And Serena flubs it on first opportunity, which gives Cliff enough time to reach first. I will not be sending Cliff on a steal this time. Hopefully don't regret that. We'll go 1 for 1 and a walk so far today. Grounders it, which would have been nice if it had stayed fair. Didn't even look like Stenham was going for the ball. Ooh, fouls that one off. That was exactly what we wanted, but unfortunately. This ball hard down the left field line on a grounder. And enough for another single. Very nice from Olga. Jim Kiley was not really shifted all the way over and struggles to go after the ball anyways, as most of us have figured out. First pitch to Pujols with 2 on and 1 out, way outside for ball 1. Hits that one hard off the trailer in center field. And Lance does not have, even boosted, does not have enough of an arm to make the throw home. So ultimately an RBI single from Mr. Albert Pujols.
Power of pink.
Not a perfect hit, but did the job, and especially with him boosted in speed, it's not nearly as much of a liability. Quick 2 balls thrown to Maria. Looked like a good pitch to hit, and I think it was, but slightly mistimed, so just fouled off. Ooh, fouled off, and luckily into the area where they don't try to go field it. Dang it.
You just wait until next time.
No, that one did end up cutting a little too far inside, or was always too far inside.
I'm gonna back
He's not able to make contact, and a strikeout from Maria, George's second thrown strikeout. Really would like to get out of this inning with more than a run. Nice pitch from George there. 1-1 count on Sydney. Hits the ball hard towards Pablo. It bounces off him. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get Olga home. So, bases loaded. And the second Weber, Ashley in this case, up at the plate. 0 for 2 so far, but a nice line drive swing. Could drive in a run. Does have a nice line drive swing. Right at Murray Goldman. Did not get off the wall or anything, unfortunately. So up to 13 hits total after that inning, but just one additional run. And we're going to be at kind of the dead part of our lineup as we go into the bottom of the 5th, I mean. So a double play here to get a power up for Petro would be huge, and I don't love our chances otherwise. Can't do much about setting up a double play there from the grounder by Serena. And now we have this kind of scary part, the top of the Angels lineup. I don't really want to let George get on base because Lance Lambert is after him. And with Maria not due up anytime soon, we're pretty much just going to try to pitch well and get some outs, get a strikeout in that case. So no double plays going to be on the table for us. We do have a more juice, which is not necessary right now, but it's nice to have. And pitch as well as we can to Lance. Really only got out this last time because of choosing to bunt. Does go to an 0-2 count. I don't want to challenge him with a heat. I don't want to challenge him with anything. Try to catch the edge. Yeah. Alright, strikeout number 4 from Maria. No further runs allowed or anything. So, the downside is we have this kind of bad part of our lineup up, but the plus side is... But I don't remember what the plus side is. There is no plus side. That's silly. Why would there be a plus side? It's really liking Horace's power swing in preseason and early in the season, and have since liked it less, so we're going to try a line drive here with nobody on and with no huge opportunities anyways. It does go to a 1-2 count from George. Still picking at the corners. Alright, that was way low. 2-2. Morris fouls that one back to stay alive. And George up to 77 pitches. That one looked close for a second, but realized it was pretty high, so Yeah, just mistimed it. Yuck. Should have been contact at least from Horace there. It was a good pitch to hit and everything. Bring up Ruth, who is 0 for 2 so far. Takes pitch 1 for a ball. Ruth hits a nice liner, but right at Ezra. Out number 2. We are quickly running out of opportunities to score here. Gonna need Bad Day Petra with no power up to come through here to keep the inning alive. George throws another elevator. Petra might earn a power up for herself that she will likely never get to use. That ball stayed further inside than I was expecting. Sure looks high, and is 2-2. Petra fouls that crazy ball off just to stay alive. Yeah, I'm not switching off power swing. That one is high and inside for ball 3, full count now. And at least looked like a strike. But she fouls it off to stay in there. And hits that one hard down the left field line, but foul. Man, just been a little bit off on a lot of swings here. Might have got called a ball. I don't know. Just a game of inches is baseball in general, and sometimes backyard baseball in particular. Rough go of things here. Really thought I could put up more than 4 runs. Kind of expected I would give up runs again, but yeah, just some struggles against this Angels squad. Do get Zenin on a pretty easy out to start the bottom of the 6th. Not having to go into extra innings would be a good start. The also dangerous Pablo at the plate. Goes to 2 strikes pretty quickly. And fouls off a heat inside to stay in the at-bat. But whiffs at a hook for Maria's 5th strikeout of the game. Still got this more juice sitting around that has not been helpful so far, and will hopefully just not be needed at this point. As Jim Kiley whiffs at right hook blowing inside. Watches a left hook just barely catch the strike zone, low and away. And whiffs on a inside heat for Maria's 6th strikeout on her 50th pitch. And that'll do it. Man, 4-2. Really would have liked to have like a 1 in front of the 4. More runs in general. Was certainly thrown off at least a little bit by the bad days, but just gotta figure out some more ways to score, and just hasn't been there. I mean, this game was, about almost what I thought coming in, even more consolidated to this top of the lineup. It was doing pretty well. Some of these hits were just luck. I mean, you can kind of figure that out from all of the singles, but I got Cliff thrown out at second, so I had that issue last time against the Angels. I don't know how people get away with steals on actually good catchers, and I can't steal on Zenin, but yeah, I don't know. It's frustrating. Reached base 14 times, only scored 4 runs. Frustrating too. struggles even as a user defense to actually get people out, and had some double play chances, but yeah, just was a bummer that Ruth and Petra were on bad days. That messed up what I wanted with my lineup, and it cost us there, I think. But that'll do it for